Hi everyone. So for at least about 3 months, you didn't see me on my YouTube channel. I've been uploading a lot of the drone footage. I hope that you guys have been enjoying it. But really, I wanted to share some light on why you didn't see me for a few months. Well, firstly, one of the things that I wanted to do from this YouTube channel for a very long time was to get pretty good quality video, and one of the challenges that I had was of course being able to get that quality video that I wanted. For the longest while, I've been using a lot of the simple cameras that take photos, pocket cameras and so forth, and they claim to be HD and 1080p and all those fancy nice specifications. But at the end of the day, even though a lot of these cameras are claiming to be able to give you 1080p high definition video, for some reason it really doesn't give you the quality or clarity that I required, and that a lot of the YouTubers out there use. So you tend to see a lot of the YouTubers out there using very expensive equipment and so forth. And that has been, of course, a bit of a challenge, considering the fact that the equipment itself to do video, to do photography, of course, professionally or semi-professionally, is pretty expensive. Anyways, so a lot of the videos, if you scroll back into my YouTube channel, you'll notice that they have been recorded at 720p or 1080p. And if it wasn't from the drone footage, which the drone footage has a pretty good camera, the drone itself has a good camera. Other than that, you would notice that a lot of the quality of the video footage has been really terrible now, coming to think about it, if you perhaps compare it to this recording today. And that's because for Christmas, which was a few days ago, it's not 2017 yet, we're on the verge of 2017. But for Christmas, I bought a new camera, and it's actually a Nikon D3300 camera, and I bought it after doing a lot of reviews and so forth. It's not, of course, the best in terms of photography and so forth, but the reviews said that it does pretty good video, and there's the option to put in an external mic. So what you're seeing right now is my first ever video with the Nikon D3300. And I think when I did a little test before, I never uploaded this to YouTube, it was fairly decent, and definitely there is a step up using a DSLR camera compared to using one of those, those Sony Cybershots or even those $1,000 JVC cameras. Now, of course, the Nikon cost a lot more. It costs about 4 times the amount. But if you do have to start, a channel or do your YouTube vlogging, etc. and so forth, I really do recommend that you save up and buy something like this, or something even better that will be able to do real HD. Because what I've noticed is that the other cameras, the cheaper cameras, claim to do HD, and it does record it in HD. But because the lens and so forth is not so sophisticated, and the sensor within the camera is not as sensitive as these DSLRs, you won't be able to get the kind of picture that you want, the kind of clarity that you want. And this is, as I said, the first time you're seeing the video, so I may be out of focus a little bit, but at the same time, it's really just because of my inefficiencies at this point in time to focus the lens exactly how it is. But I hope again that you will continue to view my YouTube videos as they come out. That is really the main primary reason that I stopped, because a lot of the comments were really negative regarding the quality of the video and so forth. And I was just doing the best that I could at that point in time, considering, of course, too, that the exposure to technology and so forth is a little bit more difficult and expensive in Trinidad than it is if you were living in the United States, etc. Even the cost of living and so forth. There's different factors. I'm saying there's different factors here, and so that's the first reason. And of course, well, piggybacking onto the first reason was the second reason is that there's just like, not all the comments are negative, but a lot of the comments are negative, and I think, you know, that demotivated me a little bit, and so you would not have been seeing me because of that. I decided, why make a video if all you're gonna get is trolls or negative comments all the time. You know, like I always say, the good people will watch the video but never comment, but the ones who will find a problem with every single thing in the entire world will be the ones who will comment. And you know, in a sense, I don't really have a problem so much with the just negative comments, but I do have a problem if you are commenting negatively and you don't do anything like this. So you don't even know what it is to be on camera. You don't know how it is to share your thoughts outside with the internet, just to be ridiculed for it. And I guess in a form, it's like a form of cyberbullying. And then of course there's just the really strange comments that I get, you know, because a lot of these videos I'm helping someone out there, like I'm helping someone, I'm trying to give them advice on like a watch or a computer or some sort of thing, and then you just see these randomly weird trolling comments like you don't know anything or something like that, which makes me wonder which world or which country do I live in compared to outside there. It's like the total opposite, because I actually, there was one comment where someone said I didn't know anything, that when I was talking about the computers, which computer to buy, and I was so shocked because I actually went back to the video and I looked at the video and I said, but this makes sense technologically, what I said, scientifically, what I said from experience and so forth. And yet that person took the time to say that I didn't know what was going on, but never told me, well, in which way. So I have to tell you that I am really shocked at the amount of trolling and the amount of strange comments, just randomly strange comments. I know that we are all different, we will all have different opinions, but before suggesting your opinions, I think that you should be in a position to say, hey, I did so and this is why I am able to talk and say what this is. It can't be like a critic all the time and not be able to do anything, because then your words are pretty much, sorry to say, I would take your words for less value than those who do and those who say. Well, so anyways, I don't want to go on and on about you know, trolling and so forth and thing. I'm sure that you would have seen a lot of trolling in other videos. If you actually watch the comments of a lot of other videos, you'll see that somebody might make the most perfect video and that still will not be enough, or they'll find a problem with the content, or they'll find a problem with X or Y or Z. And I think now, while criticism is very important, I think society, or at least these trollers, if you want to call them that, trolls, they push uneducated criticism to a whole different level, which makes no sense. It's a waste of time. If you do have a comment that you really think is going to be beneficial, there was one where a guy actually posted and said, I could have explained the comparison between two watches in 3 minutes, summarize it, instead of, you know, speaking for about 13 minutes. And I could actually agree with him, because when he said it and it made sense. It made sense in a way that I could improve. And this video, I hope, is not going to go on too long, but your comments are really appreciated. I don't think that I don't appreciate your comments, it's just I don't appreciate the trolling comments and the ones who don't know anything about it, or don't know anything about going on camera or doing this recording, spending a lot of time producing the video, converting the video, uploading the video. You don't know, I mean, not you, but they don't necessarily factor in the amount of work it takes to create a YouTube video. For example, these YouTube videos, you might be looking at this and this might be 3 minutes or 5 minutes, might be 10 minutes, but it would have actually taken about 3 hours to get done. And especially the drone videos, they take a lot of time as well for me to do. So with that being said, thank you guys for continuing to watch my YouTube channel. We have arrived at the end of 2016, and I hope that in the upcoming year 2017 that I'll be producing even more better videos, interesting videos that you guys will be viewing. So I'll catch you guys again later. Take care. Bye bye.